Becoming a millionaire by the time I'm 35, this has always been my target. Pretty much since I started doing this job professionally, I've set myself a mission, a target, a millionaire by 35. No, I'm not yet. Some people think so. Some have written to me asking, what, you're still not a millionaire? No, I'm not a millionaire, absolutely. Guys, reaching a million, just think about how complicated it is. Do a very simple calculation. Okay, even if you earn 10,000 euros a month, think about it. How difficult it is to reach a million. 10,000 euros a month is about 120,000 euros a year. Net, even if you earn that amount. Tax-free, or in any case, taxes paid and clean, okay. 10,000 euros a month, which may seem like a lot to you, is only 120,000 euros a year. It would therefore take almost 10 years, even if you didn't spend a single euro, earning 10,000 euros a month after taxes net, to reach a million. So it's not that easy to reach a million, I assure you. And today I want to tell you what my plan is to reach this million, because I've done some calculations and I've used artificial intelligence once again. So let's see why something very, very interesting has come up. What I did was I asked ChatGPT what I could do to reach a million, considering my investment in Solidity. Solidity is this social trading platform that gives us about 3% to 3% a month, with two strategies currently available, which I've been using for over a year. If you're interested too, down in the description, you'll find the link to join our Telegram channel so you can also dive deeper into this strategy. So I asked, hi, I invested 30,000 euros in Solidity, which is currently my account. Actually, right now it's about 32,000. This month I made a gross profit of $2,500, which, by the way, if you want, I'll also show you guys on the Lex Finance channel, which you can also find below in the description. I shared basically what is my situation at the moment. Okay, 2,000 euros in profit. These are the fees paid. I know I'll have to pay more because there are some open trades, but as I said, the gross profit was 2,500 euros. The fees are 50% because social trading is usually free. You don't have to pay anything, but you do pay a portion of these fees, of which 40% is then distributed within the network, okay? So I'm not counting, guys, my earnings from the network. I'm only counting my own investment, okay? So he told me cancer, obviously the fees. So net profit, I'm making about 250 euros a month. So guys, keep in mind that I'm investing 30,000 euros, but I'm using a multiplier. I wrote it here with a multiplier for, okay. So I'm using a 50% increased risk, but also with a 50% increased return. Solidity has a base stop loss of 30% per strategy. But by doing this, I've increased it to 45% per strategy with an increased return of 50% as well. So I've increased both the risk and the potential return, okay? All right, let's get started because, guys, the calculations are really interesting. He asked me, have you invested 30,000 euros? The gross profit is 2,500 euros. The fees are about 50%. So the net profit is not 250 euros, which would be about 4.17% per month. Okay, guys. Now I said very well, let's calculate this return for 5 years. Okay, so if we don't hit the stop loss for 5 years, what will be the amount I would get without ever withdrawing using compound interest? And he replies that in 5 years, I would reach 348,000 euros. Obviously, guys. We have to consider basically that I'm assuming we will never hit a 30% stop loss, which in fact has never been hit since 2018 to today. So we've already gone more than 5 years without ever hitting this stop loss. And in the 2 years that I've been, let's say, testing the account in real, we've never even come close to hitting this stop loss, okay? So for now, it seems that the statistics can hold up. Thank you. So I ask what the result will be after the first year. After the first year, my 30,000 euros should increase to 48,980, so about 50,000 euros, while obviously maintaining these performances. By the way, guys, the third strategy will also be coming. Now, Solidity consists of just 2 strategies. So when the third one comes, we have to consider that it will further increase my earnings. Guys, as I said, I'm not counting everything at all. All the other income, I'm still working. I have an academy. I invest in crypto. I'm not all in on Solidity and also on Solidity. I'm not calculating everything, because there's all the whole network part is still much more powerful than just simple investing. That's why I also recommend you to try it out. But I explain everything in the video you can find up here in the cards or down in the description. Anyway, on the channel where I talk about the potential, including marketing. So I'm only calculating my current investment, okay? So I made a projection, a table. At first it hurt a bit, but I said, write it down. Okay, here it is. First year, so no boys ever withdraw and no ad. Starting from 30,000 euros, by the first year it would be 48,000 euros, by the second year 79,000 euros, by the third year 130,000 euros, by the fourth year 213,000 euros, by the fifth year 348,000 euros, to reach the fateful million, close to the fateful million, by the seventh year. By the eighth year, I would even go beyond that, reaching 1.5 million. And well, in 8 years, guys from Solidity, we would all be much richer if... Exactly. The statistics will continue to hold up like this. Let's hope so. Of course, there are so many reasons why I'm investing in Solidity. It's precisely because I believe there's a vast time horizon available to us. So now, and especially a lot of things are coming, EuroCHF, but not just that, also other investments, as we saw in the live session. With the investors, sorry, I was getting stuck, Luigi. He also talked to us about other strategies coming up in other markets, in addition to those in Forex. So guys, the reason I'm talking about it so much is because I'm really seeing huge potential. Okay, otherwise I wouldn't be talking about it. Now, I said, great, so let's say I don't want to keep the money I earn stagnant, but I still want to make a savings plan on Solidity. So let's start calculating. If I added 1,000 euros on a month, besides my investment, how long would it take me to reach a million? By adding 1,000 euros a month to your investment, you would have a million in about 6 years. And with 2,000 euros a month, adding 2,000 per month with 5 years and 4 years. In months, I should reach the fateful threshold of a million. How much should I aim to reach? Instead, I asked him how much to reach a million in 3 years. I need about 10,000 euros a month, which is a bit high considering one should go strong on Solidity. So I said, let's make it 5 years. Here's where it gets interesting. To reach a million euros in 5 years, you need about 2,500 euros a month, okay? Just go nice, tough, really heavy on Solidity. So I told him, all right, let's make it 5 years. Here's where it gets interesting. To reach a million euros in 5 years, you would need to add about 2,500 euros a month, okay? Keeping this multiplier, these results, which of course, guys, are not financial advice. It's not that past results guarantee future results, but statistics help us make calculations, okay? And so with 3,181 a month, I should reach this result within 5 years. In 4 years, by adding about 5,000 euros a month. Now, guys, doing this calculation and also looking at this table that has gone away, let's bring it back. Because it's very, very interesting doing this calculation, guys, and keeping the table also on the screen. You can see that in 10 years, we will reach over 4 million euros. We also need to consider the fact that, of course, there's a risk that it could come to a stop loss, although it hasn't happened in the last 7 years, but also the fact that there's a third strategy coming in the next few months, and that you can network so you can increase these commissions and earnings exponentially. Of course, I have a network, I would say, quite nice, because we have more than 350 people on our channel. Telegram, I also invite you to join, because there, guys, we have all the support and backing for those who want to invest or network well with Solidity. So I'm cutting out quite a bit. I mean, it's really going, let's say, just with the calculation of the capital invested up to today, these results can still be even better. Okay, you can really have something even more exceptional. Consider that with the arrival of Eurocafe, a strategy that they are currently backtesting. Right now, you can really achieve a very high monthly percentage, especially if used with a slightly more aggressive multiplier. And that's why I feel confident saying that despite being 32.5, I could reach, thanks to absolute millions of euros by the age of 35. If the statistics stay the same, if the conditions remain as they are, and if everything continues like this, I'll probably get there even sooner. Also because I should be able to achieve this goal since I'm moving forward It's not like I'm stopping. I'll keep doing my job. I'll keep growing both as a community and in terms of my income, which is different from Solidity and also includes Solidity. And then I plan to continue my accumulation plan on Solidity to reach this result as soon as possible. So as you can see, guys, with the numbers in hand, it just takes a bit of patience, a strategy, a calculation, okay, mathematical, and voila, the horizon opens up. It opens up and gives us the chance to achieve results that otherwise seem unreachable. Because as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, even just earning 10,000 euros a month, which is still a lot for an Italian, for an average Italian, it's almost unthinkable to think about earning 10K a month. Well, consider that it would take many years to reach 1 million without investing. Thanks to investing in a product like Solidity, you can dream of reaching this result much sooner. As always, guys, past results are not a guarantee of future results. There's a stop loss, there's risk. Of course, I'm putting money at risk, and on top of that, I'm increasing that risk because Solidity gives you the opportunity to manage this risk, to be able to increase or decrease it depending on what you want to do. I increased it a bit. I know people who have even higher multipliers, and I'm doing well so far, guys, and the results are really exceptional. If you're interested, down in the description, you'll also find the link to join and try out this strategy. As I said, as I always say, before judging, try it out. Test it out, starting with just a few €100. You'll see how it goes. Spend a few months with us, and then you'll see. So whether it's right for you or not, we'll see you next time. In the next episode, I thank you for watching. Bye.